Hello everyone. So the most awaited video is here, CSAT 2024 paper analysis. So guys, I didn't want to be the first one to analyze the paper, but I just wanted to become the most authentic one for you guys. So that's why we didn't discuss the paper yesterday. So we are coming today, right, with the paper and solution. And friends, for this paper, if I talk about, I would say this paper was not that easy because everybody is saying the paper is so easy, the paper is so easy. So paper is not that easy, guys. Paper is rather the tricky one. It's a good one paper. It's a totally balanced paper, I would say. And you had to find the good questions because the thing is, like some very easy questions were also there in the paper. Yes, I agree. And you had to find those questions in the question paper. I mean, in those 2 hours, you had to find the easy ones. You had to pick those easy ones, right? So here your smartness comes, right, everybody? And this time, yes, the paper of paper 1 GS paper 1 was very easy. I mean, I won't say it was very easy, but yes, it was easy comparatively to last 2-3 years paper, right? So that's why the cutoff will be increased this time, and we are also getting memes. Let me show you the meme. Yes. So देख रहा है विनोद कैसे easy question देके cutoff को बढ़ाया जा रहा है, right? So guys, पेपर easy आए या tough आए, अंत में जीत तो मीम की ही होगी, right? So friends, so this is the thing. And yes, yesterday we had done a poll in our Telegram channel. Usually I don't do that poll, but yesterday we have done because the thing is, paper was actually very easy. So many students were calling me continuously, sir, what will be the cutoff, what will be the cutoff? Because last 2 times we have predicted the cutoff and the cutoff was exactly the same. So this year also students have called me for the cutoff. But guys, I'm not an expert of GS. So that's why I just tried to check it from the students only, check it from the you guys only. But this result I have got. And friends, frankly speaking, I'm not satisfied with this result. I think the cutoff would be somewhere, approx 95 marks. I think, because that's why I have put it here. But not 95 exactly, 95 plus minus 3-4 marks might be the cutoff, right? Because if you compare it with CSAT 2023, or CSAT 2023 I'm talking about. So the paper of CSAT with respect to 2023 was very easy actually. But not exactly that easy, but yes, very easier comparison to 2023. If you take the overall test paper, the paper was good. But if you compare it with 2023, the paper was actually on the very easier side. So that's why the cutoff will be increased, right? And definitely it will be increased. And yes, the students are very much comfortable with paper 1 also because the paper was actually factual paper. So 95 marks or 92, 93, they are very common marks from among the students I have discussed. So I think the cutoff would be somewhere between 92 to 96, 97. This is the range that I am thinking of this time. But anyways, I'm not here to predict the cutoff for GS paper 1. I'm here to give the answer key for CSAT paper, right? So guys, this is the testimonials that we have received, and we are continuously receiving from yesterday itself. So there are some testimonials that you can read, and here we have just glimpse of testimonials because my inbox is totally full. My message and my Telegram is actually totally full of messages. All the students are very happy, and I am also very happy for you guys because this time almost all the students of UNGIST are qualifying the CSAT paper. Because मैंने अभी तक कल से किसी से ऐसे बात नहीं की जिसने कहा हो कि सर मुझे लग रहा है कि मेरा CSAT नहीं हो रहा है. Everybody is saying सर CSAT तो क्लियर हो रहा है, CSAT तो क्लियर हो रहा है, and hopefully मेरा prelims भी बहुत अच्छे से क्लियर हो रहा है. So I'm really happy. The students are also very happy, and I'm also very happy for you guys. So friends, it was your hard work. It was that paid off, right? So these are the testimonials, and the students are actually very happy. You can see the emojis over here, right? Students are very happy, and I'm also very happy for you guys. And some of the questions were directly from the class notes and were directly from the book also. So this time, the students, those who have purchased our book, they are actually very happy with the quality of the questions, with structuring of the book, they are very happy. They are saying, sir, it is really helpful. I mean, we have just solved the examples of your book and we could make it. So it is actually a very good feedback for all of us, because for Team UNGIST, because we have done a lot of hard work to give you the best material, right, available in the market. But anyways, friends, and this is the batch that we are going to start for CSAT 2025. From 27th of June 2024, we are going to start a fresh batch. So if you have your friends and your juniors and those who want to prepare for CSAT 2025, so you may recommend them, right, everybody? And we have a very good book also. So those who can't join the program, they can purchase the book, because obviously you have to have some study material to prepare for the exam, right? So you can purchase our book also, right, everybody? And now we have set A with us, guys. We have set A with us. So, and in the description of this video, you can download the test paper and you can download the answer key also. And we are giving the detailed solution this time, right? So you can download the detailed solution also from the description, right? So guys, let's start with the discussion. And yes, this was the remark about the question paper. We had created another poll. How was the paper? So paper was average. Most of the students selected this option. I have also selected this option. The paper was average. Guys, the paper was not that easy. Please. Most of you are saying the paper was very easy. Paper was very easy, because yesterday we had a discussion with some of our students, and all of them are saying, sir, paper went to 2025 level. Sorry, 2015 level. I'm sorry. They were saying कि पेपर 10 साल पीछे चला गया है, पेपर 10 साल पीछे चला गया है, 2015 के लेवल पे आ गया है, राइट? बट ठीक है, मैं मान सकता हूँ कि क्वेश्चंस का डिफिकल्टी लेवल थोड़ा सा इजी है, बिकॉज देयर वर सो मेनी डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन केम फ्रॉम द परसेंटेज टॉपिक. There were so many direct questions came from mixtures and alligation. I mean, the mixing of milk and water, something like that, right? So there were so many direct questions, you can say, were asked from arithmetic section, but yes, you had to find those questions in the examination, right? So let's discuss about the paper, guys. The paper was, you can say, easy to moderate, right? But it was the tricky one. Paper was the tricky, right? And I'll show you the tricky questions also, and I'll show you the easy questions also. The first glance question and the round 2 questions. I'll show you both of them, right? So guys, let's start. So from 1 to 4, we have reading comprehension. So as always, I don't solve reading comprehension, right? So let's start with maths. Guys, the first question, question number 5. Question number 5 says, what is the least possible number of cuts required to cut a cube into 64 identical pieces? Guys, 64 identical pieces means what? 4 into 4 into 4, right? 4 along length, 4 along breadth, and 4 along this height, right? But for 4 pieces, we need actually 3 cuts, right? For 4 pieces, we need 3 cuts. Let me show you. See, suppose that this is the surface. I mean, this is the face, right? Here. So we have 1, we have 2, and we have 3, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again 1, 2, and 3. So this becomes 16, right? So guys, this is one face. And similarly, if we have the complete cube with us, then along height also we can have 3 cuts. So it will divide the height also into 4 equal pieces, right? So this is 4 into 4 into 4, it is 64. Correct, everyone? So we have 3 plus 3 plus 3, which is 9 cuts. So option number B is correct for this question. Everybody, okay? Option number B is correct for this question. Hope you all have got it correct. But yes, this was the tricky one, because sometimes in hurry you can make a mistake that 4 plus 4 plus 4 is equal to 12. That you can do. I mean, that mistake is possible in this question. That is a silly error which is possible in this question. But yes, the question was comparatively easier, right? This was the first glance question. कि आप देखते ही solve कर देंगे, right? Now let's move to question number 6. Guys, the next question, question number 6. Question number 6 is saying, in the expression 5 star, 4 star, 3 star, 2 star, 1, star is chosen from plus, minus and product. which each at most 2 times. What is the smallest non-negative value for the expression? Guys, non-negative, right? The smallest non-negative. So smallest non-negative is 0, right everybody? Smallest non-negative is 0. So try to make it 0 first, okay? So the numbers are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? So here what I can say is 5 plus 2 is 7 and 4 plus 3 is also 7, right everybody? 5 plus 2 is 7 and 4 plus 3 is also 7. So if I need to make it 0, so obviously 5 plus 2 and 4 plus 3, they will be subtracted from each other, they will be cancelling each other, right? So I don't want to change this 2, so I'm just putting product over here, right? And 4 plus 3 will be added, so minus 4 and minus 3. So this is what, because 5 is plus, so obviously here it is plus and here it is also plus. So 5 plus 2 is 7 and 4 minus 3, this is also minus 7 and this is like 2. So obviously guys, here this is 7 minus 7, which is 0. Okay, so option number D is the correct choice for this question. Correct everyone? So this was the question that will take around a bit time of yours, but it will be solved. Eventually it will be solved, right? So this was again a good question. Now let's move to the next one. Guys, this was the direct question. If you know the efficiencies to time concept, efficiency and time are in the inversely proportional to each other, right? So the question is saying a certain number of men can complete a piece of work in 6k days, where k is a natural number. By what percentage should the number of men be increased so that the work can be completed in 5k days, right? So guys, here this is efficiency, here this is efficiency, right? And this is time, right everyone? So initially it is 6k days. So guys, I'm putting k as 1. So initially it is 6 and now it is 5. So the time is in the ratio 6:5. So efficiency will be in the reverse manner. So it is 5:6. Right everybody? So efficiency will be in the reverse manner. So initially the efficiency is 5, now the efficiency is 6, right? So efficiency or manpower, you can say, right? Efficiency or manpower, right? Number of workforce, right? So from 5 it is getting 6. So it is increasing by 1. 1 with respect to 5 is 1 by 5. 1 with respect to 5 is 1 by 5. And 1 by 5 is what? 1 by 5 is 20%. Okay everybody? So this is 1 by 5 and 1 by 5 is 20%. So workforce is getting increased by 20%, right? C option is the correct choice. Alright everyone? Fine. Okay, let's move to the next question. Next question is, see guys, this question should be clicked to you, right? This question is based upon what? So this question is based upon alternate work concept, right? Like the workers are working in alternate manner, right? So this should be clicked to you just by reading the question. If it is not getting clicked to you, so then obviously you can take much time to solve this question, right? So here the question is saying X, Y, Z can complete a piece of work individually in 6 hours, 8 hours and 8 hours respectively. However, one person at a time can work in each hour and nobody can work for 2 consecutive hours. It means all of them are working in alternate manner, right everybody? So this is what X, this is X, Y and Z. X can do a piece of work in 6 hours, Y in 8 hours and Z is again 8 hours, right? So here everybody, we have the LCM of these. LCM of these is 24 units, right? So let's assume the 24 units is the total work, right? So this is 4 units, this is 3 and this is also 3, right? So per hour, X is doing 4 units, Y is doing 3 units and Z is again doing 3 units work, right? So total work is what? Total work is 24, right? So question is what is the minimum, right everyone? What is the minimum? So what is the minimum amount of time that they will take to finish the work? They will take to finish the work, working in the manner that nobody is working more than 1 hour at a time, right? So let's start with X. This is 4 and 3, 4 and 3, 4 and 3. See guys, here in 3, I mean if Y is working or Z is working, it is Definitely same, because the thing is they have the same efficiency, right? So no matter here y is working or z is working, but yes, A should be working in alternate manner to finish the work fastest, right? So here 4 plus 3 is 7, this is 7 and this is also 7, right? Total work is 24. Now 3 units is left. So after this 3 units will be done and A will be coming to finish that work. So 3 units is the work and A can finish 4 units in the entire day. So it will take 3 by 4th day, right? So guys, 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 means what? 3 by 4 means 45. 3 by 4th of an hour. I'm sorry guys. 3 by 4th of an hour. So 3 by 4th of an hour is 45 minutes. Correct? So these are what? These are 2 hours. These are again 2 hours. These are again 2 hours. And this is 45 minutes. So this is total 6 hours 45 minutes, right everybody? This is 6 hours and 45 minutes. This is the least time. 6 hours and 45 minutes. Option C is the correct choice. Okay everybody? So here, it is important that this should be clicked to you that this question is based upon the alternate work concept, right? That is very important. Okay? So just by reading the question should be clicked. And yes guys, one more thing I would say about this paper. In this paper, the questions were good. The questions were actually tricky. But somehow, options were so straightforward so that you can guess the answer just by looking at the options. I'll show the next question, right? Here, just look at the question number 9, guys. Question number 9. How many consecutive zeros are there at the end of the integer obtained in the product, right? So everyone, the number of zeros are what? The number of zeros are the product of 5s and 2s, right? I mean, it is 10 raised to the power what? Correct? So 10 is what? 10 is 5 into 2, right? So we just need to count number of 5s and number of 2s and how many times they are getting multiplied with each other, correct? So in the last value, this is what? This is 5 square to the power 50. So this is what? 5 to the power 100, right everybody? So this is 5 to the power 100 and obviously this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 25, correct? So obviously in between we have 5 also, we have 10 also, we have 15 also, we have 20 also. So like 5s are still there, right? And already we have got 100. So answer would be more than 100. So more than 100 we have only one option. So I'll just mark this question just by looking at it, right? I won't solve it further. This time options are actually straightforward so that it is a hint that this is the correct answer, this is the correct answer, right? So the correct answer is 200. Just by looking at the question you can solve it. And if you want me to solve the complete question, I can solve it. I can completely solve it for you. But for the examination, it will hardly take like around 40 to 50 seconds if you are comfortable with this concept, right? Just 30-40 seconds if you are comfortable with this concept. Else, I mean, if you solve it completely, then also it will take around 1 or 1.5 minutes, right? It's an easy question, right? Now let's move to the next one, guys. Okay. The next one, question number 10. Question number 10, friends. Again, it is important that how it should be clicked to you, right? I mean, after reading the question, if you are able to understand the concept behind this question, let me tell you what is the concept used in this question. The concept is the sum of first n odd consecutive natural numbers is equal to n square. I repeat, the concept for this question is the sum of first n odd consecutive natural numbers is equal to n square, right? This we have taught in our class several times, right? So guys, here, why I'm saying, because the question is saying on January 1st, 2023, a person saved ₹1. On January 2nd, he saved 2 more. So every time 2 more, right? And that on the previous day. On January 3rd, he saved 2 more than on the previous day. So every time it is 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5. Getting it? So 1 plus 2 plus 3, sorry, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11, something like this, right? So this is what? This is the sum of consecutive odd natural numbers, correct? Now the question is saying, at the end of which date was the total saving a perfect square as well as the perfect cube? Guys, the perfect square, it means it should be n square, right? And the question is saying as well as the perfect cube. Okay everyone? So it is perfect square everywhere because the sum of first n odd natural numbers is perfect square, right? Let me tell you, this is 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. So perfect square everywhere. I mean, Here also it is 2 square. Here also it is 3 square. Here also it is 4 square. So perfect square everywhere. But the question is saying perfect square as well as perfect cube. So it means the question is talking about 64. Right? 64 is the first, 1 is the first term which is perfect square as well as perfect cube. And after 1 we have 64. After 64 we have 729. After 729 we have 4096. Right? So this is the series where we are getting perfect square numbers as well as perfect cube. Right? So question is talking about 64. 64 is what? 64 is 8 square. 8 square means we have to add 8 consecutive odd natural numbers. Right? So the answer is 8th of January. If you want me to show it, I can show you also. So 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13 plus 15, guys. Right? And just look at the pattern. I'll show you the pattern. Here 1 plus 15 is 16. Right? 3 plus 13 is also 16. 5 plus 11 is also 16. And 7 plus 9 is also 16. Right? So we have 16, 4. We have 16, 16, 16. 4 times 16. So 16 into 4 is 64. Correct? So everybody here, if you are comfortable with this concept, then just by looking at the question you can solve it. Even if you are not comfortable with the concept, you can solve this question taking a little bit time. Right? This question is solvable. This question can be solved easily. Right? Doable. Okay. So guys, let's move to the next question. This is the answer number B. Let's move to the next question. Again, 11 to 14 is the reading comprehension question. So I won't be able to solve it. After that, question number 15. Guys, question number 15. Question number 15 is again, just by looking at the question you can solve it. Because the options were, options were not closed. Options are like this, you can solve this question just by looking at the options. I'll show you the question. Question is saying, see guys, this is triple 2. Triple 2, it is an even number, so any power of an even number is always an even number, right? So this is an even number, the first number is an even number, and this is an odd number, so any power of an odd number is always an odd number. So guys, here, even number plus odd number, the summation is odd number. So the resultant of this will be an odd number, right? So guys, odd number won't be divisible by 2, right? Only one option we have, it is not divisible by 2. Getting it, everyone? So you can solve this question. In the examination, I'll do this only. I won't check the other options because in only one option I'm getting but not 2. Right? Now, if I need to tell you the entire thing, then obviously this number is the multiple of 111. Guys, 2 raised to the power something. It is 333 plus 333 raised to the power 222. Correct? So guys, this number is the multiple of 111. This number is also the multiple of 111. Right? So the multiples, 2 multiples of 111 will be added, or you can say 111 you can take out common. You can take 111 common from here and you can take 111 common from here. 111 means 111. So 111, 111. So here, this entire thing will be the multiple of 111. 111 means what? 3 into 37. Right? So this will be the multiple of 3, this will be the multiple of 37 for sure, but not 2. Right? So this is option number 2 is the correct choice. Okay, everybody? Option B is the correct choice. Right? Now, question number 16. Question number 16 is saying what percent of water must be mixed with honey so as to gain 20% by selling the mixture at the cost price of honey. So to gain 20%. See everyone, in this question, it is an assumption that water comes free of cost. Right? In this question, we have an assumption. In fact, nowadays, they should mention it also that assume that the water comes free of cost, because now the water does not come free of cost. Sometimes the water is like mineral water is there, because you might have seen, I'll give you one example. You might have eaten this, had Golgappa, right? So guys, in Golgappa these days, if you talk about the Golgappa seller, like which water are you using, he'll say that, sir, this is mineral water. We are using mineral water. We are using distillery water, right? So these days water does not come free of cost. It is an assumption that water will be free of cost. So guys, here, just think on it. If water is like coming free of cost, then obviously suppose that you want 50% gain, then obviously 1 liter का आपको 1.5 liter करना पड़ेगा. So obviously by mixing the water you can make it 1 liter to 1.5, right? So there will be a gain of 50% if you are selling it at the cost price, correct? So similarly here, if you are, in the case of adulteration, the percentage profit is same as the percentage of adulteration if the entire thing is being sold at the cost price of the original one, right? So this is 20% only. This was a very simple question, the first glance question. Just by looking at it you can mark it, right? Very simple question, guys. Okay. Anyways, let's move to the next question. Now the question is, what is the rightmost digit preceding the zeros in the value of 30 raised to the power 30? This is question number 17. So guys, 30 raised to the power 30. Let me tell you, 30 raised to the power 30 is what? This is 3 to the power 30 into 10 to the power 30, correct? So there we have, here we have 30 zeros, and the question is, we just need to find the unit digit of 3 raised to the power 30. Guys, please try to understand this question. This question is actually trying to ask you, what is the unit digit of 3 raised to the power 30? That's it, right? Now, we all know that the cyclicity of 3 is what? The cyclicity of 3 is 4, right? So here, 30 will be divided by 4 and the remainder will be checked out. So 30 will be divided by 4, what is the remainder? If 30 will be divided by 4, the remainder is 2, right? So guys, if the remainder is 2, then unit digit is same as 3 raised to the power 2, which is 9. Correct everyone? 30 divided by 4. And why we are dividing by 4? Because 4 is the cyclicity of 3, right? So here the remainder is 2. If remainder is 2, then unit digit will be same as 3 raised to the power 2, which is 9. Right everybody? So here the correct answer is D, which is 9. Alright everyone? Fine. So let's move to the next question. Next question is question number 18. Question number 18 is saying 421 and 427 when divided by the same number, leave the same remainder 1, right? So guys, in this type of question, we just need to find the difference, right? And the question is saying how many number can be used as the divisor in order to get the same remainder as 1. So obviously, if you find the difference will be 6. So here, the question is talking about the factors of 6. The property that 6 is satisfying, all the factors of 6 will be also have the same property, right? So here, the difference between 427, the difference between 427 and 421 will be 6, and all the factors of 6. So 6 factors are 1, 2, 3, 6. But guys, 1 won't be considered because 1 is a very trivial answer and we need to find the remainder of 1. So obviously 1 will divide any number. So that's why we don't take 1. So here we'll take 2, 3, 6. Correct everybody, right? So these 3 numbers will have the same property as 6, correct? So guys, the answer is 3, C option. Alright everyone, C option. Correct? So this was the question based on LCM SCF, and they have asked one more question of LCM SCF. I'll show you the question. Question number 19. Question number 19 is saying a cane X contains 399 liters of petrol and Y contains 532 liters of petrol. Okay. So guys, 399 and 532. Right. After that, they are to be bottled in bottles of equal size so that whole of petrol and diesel would be separately bottled. The bottle capacity in terms of liters is an integer. How many different bottles sizes are possible? Alright. See guys, here we will take the LCM of these two numbers. So just take the difference. The difference is 133, or if you want to take the LCM, so this number is 133 into 3, and this is 133 into 4, right? So obviously the LCM is 133, and here again the factors of 133. This is the same concept as the previous question, right? So here the LCM, the factors of 133. So 133 if you factorize, so this is 1, 7, 19 and 133, correct? So the bottle can be of 1 liter size, it can be of 7 liters of size, or it can be of 19 liters, and it can be of 133 liters, right? So we can have separately bottled as petrol as separately bottled, and diesel also has separately bottled. Correct, everybody? Right? So here the answer can be 4. Right? Question is what? How many different bottle sizes are possible? So 4 types of bottles are possible. Okay, everybody? 4 types of bottles are possible. Correct? Now let's move to the next question. Question number 20. Question number 20 is saying, consider the following statements. Consider the following statements where x, y, z are prime numbers, distinct prime numbers, each less than 10, s is equal to x plus y plus z. Guys, x, y, z are distinct prime numbers less than 10. Just try to understand this. 2, 3, 5, 7. We have 4 such prime numbers, right? So x, y, z will be any 3 among them. Correct? Now the question is saying the unit digit of s, the unit digit of sum of x, y, z. The unit digit of s can be 0, it can be 9, it can be 5. Okay, let's see. So guys, if we take 2 plus 3 plus 5, 2 plus 3 plus 5 is 10. So 0 is possible, correct? Right? Unit digit of sum can be 0. Yes, it is possible. Now the question is saying unit digit of s can be 9 and unit digit of s can be 5. See guys, 7 plus 3 is 10, right? So 3 plus 7 plus 5, it is giving you 15, right? So unit digit of 5 is also possible. But how you will get the unit digit as 9? I don't think if you take any combination of these 4 numbers, you won't get the sum which has the unit digit as 9. 9 means what? 9 means either it should be 9 or it can be 19, right? Because the maximum possible sum is what? The maximum possible sum is 17, right? The maximum possible sum is 17. Correct, everyone? 2 plus 3, 5, 5, 5, 10, and this is the maximum. And the minimum possible sum is this, right? So 9 means what? Either the sum is 9 or the sum is 19. So both the values are not in the range, right? Everybody, the range is 10 to 17 only. So 9 is also not in the range, and 19 is also not in the range, right? So that's why this answer is not correct. This statement is not correct. So only 1 and 3 is correct option. 1 and 3 means C option. Everybody, 1 and 3 means C option, right? All right, everyone, fine. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Again, 21 to 23 are reading comprehension. Okay, no problem. Now guys, question number 24. Question number 24, now this question becomes the favorite question of UPSC. UPSC is asking this question like in several years. From past 4-5 years they have asked this question every time, right? So guys, here you just have to check the pattern. So I'll show you. Here, this is A, B, C, D. Like if you divide it in terms of 5, 5, 5, 5. Again, A, B, B. So here double A and here A, double B. Getting double B, right? Then C, D. So here double A, here double B, and then double C. So A, B, C, C, right? Double C. And then double D. So A, B, C, double D, right? Getting it, everyone? Right? So this is the pattern. So A, C, D, we need to fill from our side. So which is C option. C option is the right choice. Everybody? So for question number 24, the correct choice is C, which is A, C, D, right? So guys, it is like obviously we have to take the slot of 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. This was, see friends, for these type of questions, you just have to check all the options, right? Agar nahi click kar rahe to, you please check all the options. Kuch na kuch to set ho hi jayega, because options mein hi hai sab kuch, right? So anyways, let's move to the next question, friends. The next question is question number 25. This question based upon partnership concept, guys, right? Partnership concept UPSC has not asked from last 10 years, but this time they have asked. So, okay, it's fine. Question is, two persons P and Q enter into a business. P puts 14,000 more than Q, and P has invested for 8 months and Q has invested for 10 months. P has invested for 8 months and Q has invested for 10 months, correct? Alright. After that, P share is 400 more than the Q share out of the total profit is 2,000. So guys, the total profit is 2,000, right? So this is profit, means total gain. So P share will be 1200 and Q share will be 800, right? So out of total profit, so guys, P share is 1200 and this is 800. So here the ratio is what? The ratio is 3:2. Correct everybody? So the ratio of the profit is 3:2. Correct? So guys, you know, in partnership, the profit is always divided between the partners in the ratio of their investment, right? Per unit investment. So, and that is to be found when the number of days they are there in the business into the capital they have invested, right? Duration into capital. So here duration is already given, 8 months and 10 months, right? This is the ratio of the profit is given. So obviously now the capital we need to multiply, and we just have to check with which capital we are getting it. So here guys, I'll suggest you to solve this question with the help of the options, right? Just to solve this question with the help of the options. So here the question is saying 30,000. So देखिए, जब भी आपको options check करने हो, तो first of all check the easiest option. So here with two options like 30,000 and 20,000, these two are the very easy options. So I'll pick them first to check it out. और अगर उससे नहीं हो रहा है तो ये option भी easy है क्योंकि यहाँ पे 14,000 है, because the question is saying P invested 14,000 more than Q, right? P invested 14,000 more than Q. तो पहले मैंने इसको उठाया, right? First I took this. So this is, let's say, 30,000, right? And 14,000 less than this will be 16,000. Correct everyone? So this is what? This is 240 and this is 160. So guys, this is 80 से divide कर दीजिए आप. So this is 3:2, correct? Right? Match कर गया? Obviously, so this is the correct choice, right? The first option is the correct choice. Everybody fine? So in this paper, I would once again say the options were very straightforward. Just by reading the options or just by putting the options in the question, you can get the right answer, right? Because in earlier years, general practice was not like this, but this time they have done this. So guys, आप लोगों ने इतना ज़्यादा protest किया कि उन्होंने इस बार पेपर को थोड़ा सा डैमेज कंट्रोल करने का कोशिश किया, राइट? लेकिन मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि दिस पेपर लाइक यहाँ पे कट ऑफ थोड़ा सा इंक्रीज हो जाएगा, और वो भी एक कहीं ना कहीं एक स्टूडेंट्स के लिए एक इशू है, क्योंकि लास्ट टाइम स्टूडेंट्स वर नॉट क्वालिफाइंग ड्यू टू द टफनेस ऑफ द पेपर. दिस टाइम दे आर बीइंग एलिमिनेटेड ड्यू टू द ईज ऑफ द पेपर, right? So this is this is the paradox actually, right? So इतना भी protest नहीं करना होता है यार, right? मतलब anyways, चलिए ठीक है. So let's move to the next question. Question number 20. See guys, question number 20. P's salary is 20% lower than Q's salary, which is 20% lower than R's salary. By how much percent is R's salary more than P's salary? Right everybody? देखिए जरा. PQR. Question is saying 20% lower than Q's and Q's 20% lower than R. So just assume this as 100 everybody, right? Q's salary is 20% lower than this, which is 80. 20% of this will be 16, so 16 is lower than this, which is 64, right? Now the question is saying R's salary is what percentage more than the salary of P, right? So 64. The question is saying 100 is what percentage more than 64, right? 100 is what percentage more than 64. So this is 36 more than, 100 is 36 more than 64. We need to find 36 is what percentage of 64 guys, right? 36 is what percentage of 64, so 36 divided by 64 into 100, correct? So this is what? This is 9 and this is 16. 100 by 16 is 6.25. So 6.25 into 9, this is 54 plus 2.25, which is 56.25. All right, everyone? So here, this is 56.25%. Option B is the right choice, right? 56.25%. All right? Correct, guys? So here, this was the direct question, and this time they have asked like percentage. They have given so many questions. I mean, you can get around 5-6 questions from percentage, and they are very direct questions and they are simple questions also, right? So guys, now let's move to the next question. Question number 27. Question is saying a number is mistakenly divided by 4 instead of multiplying it by 4, right? What is the percentage change in the result of this mistake? A number is mistakenly divided by 4 instead of multiplying by 4, right? So guys, here you just assume the number as 4 itself, right? If you divide it by 4, the result will be 1. If you multiply it by 4, the result will be 16, correct? Just assume the number as 4 itself. Now, instead of multiplying, so ideally we should have done the multiplication. So the resultant, the actual resultant should be 16. But now the resultant is 1. So question is saying how much it is varied from the actual result. So obviously this is 15. So 15 is what percentage with respect to 16, guys, right? 15 by 16 is what percentage that we need to calculate. 1 by 16 is 6.25. So 15 by 16 will be 100 minus 6.25. So that will be 93.75. Okay. Or let me show you also. This is 15 by 16 into 100. So this is 6.25. So 15 into 6.25. So guys, actually 16 into 6.25 is 100. So 15 into 6.25 will be 100 minus 6.25, right? So that is 93.75. So option D is the right answer. So guys, here from percentage they have given very straightforward questions and very easy questions also. So those questions you should have done in the examination, and those questions will be right also, right? So let's move to the next question. Now, question number 28. Question number 28, in an examination, 80% students passed in English. Guys, this question is based upon the Venn diagram concept, and this is the first thing that we teach in our class, that all the data should be same, right? Because here, if you talk about English and Hindi, this is English, this is Hindi, and this is both the subjects. This is passed and this is failed, correct? So in English we have 70% students passed, and in Hindi we have, in English we have 80% of the students passed. In Hindi we have 70% students passed, and in both we have 15% failed. So guys, this data is not similar, right? So we have to make this data similar first. So this is 20% and this is 30%, right? Because obviously 80% are passed, then 20% are failed, 70% are passed and 30% are failed, right? So this data is similar now. So we can make this diagram, guys, right? So this is Hindi and this is English, right? So in English we have 20% fail. So in both we have 15% fail. So it is like this. And in English we have 20% fail. So obviously this is 5%. And in Hindi it is 30%, this is 15%, right? So question is saying, find the percentage of the students who failed only in one subject, guys. Only in one subject. It means what? It means these students, 15% and 5%. Why? Because the students who failed in Hindi only, right? They must be passed in English, right? And the student who failed in English only, they must be passed in Hindi, right? So 15% and 5% are the students who failed only in one subject, right, guys? Who failed only in one subject. So this is 20%, right? B option is the correct choice. All right? Okay. Now let's move to the next question. The next question is question number 29. This is the question based on ages. So guys, for this type of question, I would always recommend you to go through the options, right? With the options, these questions are actually very easy. So question is saying, So first of all, just read the question. The question is, what is the difference of their ages, right? Again, take the easy option first. Okay. So I'll go through the options, and the question is, if the sum of the present ages of father and son is 130 years, right? So father plus son is 130 years. And I have taken the first option, the difference is 30 years. This is 30. So guys, if you solve these two equations, then father plus father, if you add these two equations, then S is cancelled. This is 160, then father is 80 years of age. And obviously son is what? So it is 50 years, right? So according to first option, we are getting this data. Now read the language of the question. Question is saying, n years back, I was as old as you are now. N years back, I was as old as you are now. So guys, right now the son is 50 years. So obviously 30 years back, the father will be as old as the son, right? 30 years back. So this is minus 30, obviously, right? 30 years back, you can say. So here n is equal to 30. 30 years back, correct? Now one more data is given in the question. So just try to verify that data with 30, is it verified or not, correct? Now one more. My present age is 4 times as your age n years back. As your age n years back, n is 30. His age his age 30 years back will be 20. So guys, 20 and 80, what is the relationship between 20 and 80? It is 4 times, right? So this data is also getting verified. Okay, everyone. So just with the help of the option, you can solve this question. Again, I would say this time the options were very straightforward, so that you can get the clear answer very easily if you are using the options, right? So, so this was also a simple case of using the options, right? Let's move to the next question, guys. Question number 30. Question number 30 is the direct conversion, right? Everybody knows it, and you should be knowing it directly. So there is nothing to solve in this question. So guys, here all of them are correct. So this is 1, 2, 3, right? All of them are correct. Question is, which of the above are correct? So all of them are correct, right? So there is nothing to solve in this question. So let's move to the next question, guys. Now again, 31 to 34 is the reading comprehension one, right? So there is no need to solve this question. Now let's move to 35. 35 guys, question number 35 is based upon the difference between a 2-digit number and its reverse is the multiple of 9, and the sum of a 2-digit number and its reverse is the multiple of 11, right? So let's read this question first. The question is saying, let x be a 2-digit number, y be another 2-digit number found by the interchanging of the digits of x. So guys, if you assume x, let's say, is AB, a 2-digit number, AB, and y is the 2-digit number BA, right? So x plus y, see, this is 10A plus B, and this is 10B plus A. If you add them, this will become 11A plus B, correct? Right? So x plus y is the greatest 2-digit number. What is the greatest 2-digit number, guys? The greatest 2-digit number is 99. So this equation we are getting. So 99 is equal to 11 times A plus B. So here A plus B is equal to 99 by 11, which is 9, right? Now the question is, then what is the number of possible values of x, possible values of AB, correct? So here we just need to find how many solutions of this equation are there, right? And obviously A and B are non-zero. Everybody, A and B are non-zero, correct? So this is 1, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? How many total solutions? These are 8 solutions, right? Okay, everybody. So you just add all of them, correct? So these are total 8 solutions. So total 8 possible values of AB, x. 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72 and 81, right? 8 possible values of x are there. Okay, everybody, right? This is the simple question. If you know the concept behind this question, you will take around like 1 minute to solve this question. But if you don't know the concept, this question will be a tricky one for you, right? Okay, now just move to the next question, guys. Next question, consider the following. This question is again a simple question of arithmetic, you can call it, right? A simple one, right? So friends, the question is saying weight of 6 boys is equal to weight of 7 girls is equal to weight of 3 men is equal to weight of 4 women, right everyone? So now the question is, if the average weight of the women is 63, then what is the weight of the boy? Okay, so 6 boy is equal to 4 into 63, correct? So here 6 is what, 2 into 3. So this is, this is 2 and this is 21, right? Because 2 is 2 and 3, 63 divided by 3 will give 21, so 42. So the weight, average weight of the boy is 42 kg. Right everybody? The average weight of a boy is 42 kg. Right? You can categorize this question as the simple question of arithmetic. Right? Simple one. Okay. So guys, now let's move to the next question. And obviously this was calculative one, but the simple calculation. Right? The next question is question number 37. Guys, here, this is again the question was directly from our notes, right? We teach it like as the first concept of clock. Okay? So guys, here, question time is, what time is 10 to 2? The same day question is saying, right? 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So 10 to 11, they will be meeting once, right? 11 to 1, they will be meeting only once, which is at 12 o'clock, right? And 1 to 2, they will be meeting once, right? So total they will be meeting 3 times from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., right? So if you talk about 10 to 11, so 10 to 11, they will be meeting somewhere between 10:55, right? And from 11 to 1, they will be meeting only once, which is at 12 o'clock. And from 1 to 2, they will be meeting around 1:05 something, right? So total 3 times from 10 to 2, right everybody? So here option number is the right choice. All right? Okay. Now let's move to the next question, guys. The next question, calendar of the year 2025 is same as. See everyone, this question UPSC has asked twice before, right? I mean not this exactly question, but the same question. In 2019 they have asked, and in 2021 they have asked, now in 2024 they have asked this question. And guys, I have taken one class over YouTube for calendar. One topic of calendar I have covered in the over YouTube. So you can download the assignment and you can check over there. I have solved these 2 questions. Like in 2019 what they have asked? In 2019 they have asked for 2009. So the answer was 2015. Right? And in 2021 they have asked 2021 itself, because they have given one question 10th October 2027. Right? So 10th October 2027. So obviously guys, the calendar of 2021 will be repeated in 2027. And what is the concept behind this? The concept behind this is successor of a leap year, right? Guys, successor of a leap year. The calendar of successor of a leap year will be repeated after 6 years, provided non-leap century should not come in between, right? You can go to my class of calendar, which is there over YouTube, right? You will learn this concept very well. Okay everyone? So here also, this is the successor of a leap year. 2024 is a leap year and the successor of 2024 will be 2025. So its calendar will be repeated in like after 6 years. So again 2025 plus 6, which is 2031, right? So this is the third question of like plus 6 this year. Right everyone? So this is the, this is the PYQ thing, the pattern of PYQ continued, right? Alright, let's move to the next question, guys. Question number 39. Question number 39. 39 question, you can solve it without solving it. Let me tell you how. See, question is saying PQRS, P and Q odd, RS even, right? So even into something is always even. Right everybody? Even into something is always even, right? So here S is even. So here S is being multiplied with something, right? So it is even, yes. Here also S is getting multiplied with something, so it is even, yes. Now I need to check. Q plus R, guys, Q plus R will be odd term. Q plus R, because odd plus even will be odd. So this is odd to the whole square will be odd, right? This is odd. Into P plus S, this is again odd. So odd into odd will be odd, right? So this is also correct. Okay, everyone, this is also correct. So question number 39, the answer is D. 1, 2, 3. All of them are correct, right? So without solving it, you can solve this question, right? Because multiplying with an even number always gives you the even result, right? Okay, let's move to the next question now. Question number 40. Question number 40, what is the angle between minute hand and the hour hand when the clock shows 4:25 hours? Guys, here we have the direct formula, mod of 11m minus 60h divided by 2 degree, right? Here m stands for minute, h stands for hour, so this is 11 into 25 minus 4 into 60 divided by 2. So mod means always positive. This is 275 minus 240. 275 minus 240 is what? 35. 35 divided by 2, which is 17.5. Right, everybody? 17.5 degree. Okay. So this is C option is the correct choice. Right. So these are actually very direct questions. So at a glance, at first glance, you should solve these questions. Right. Okay. Let's move now. After that, once again, reading comprehension. Right. So let's move now. What is the number of 5? What is the number of 5s used numbering a 260-page book? See, guys, any non-zero digit is being used 20 times if we write from 1 to 99. Correct? So from 1 to 100. Obviously, if I talk about 5, because here 1 will be changed, but the question is asking about 5. So 1 to 100 we have 20 times 5. Then 101 to 200 we have again 20 times 5. Then here the question is saying 260. So see, guys, 265, 275, 285 and 295. 20 minus 4, which is 16. So this is 201 to 260, which is 16, right? So just add them. So this is 56. So if you knew the concept, you can solve it directly. And last year also UPSC has given one question based upon this concept. But this is a simple question. If you know the concept, it is simple. But if you don't know the concept, you have to, you have to solve the question. And you will take time. So guys, those who have studied these things, they must have got benefited. In the examination, they must be very happy. And actually they are very happy. I have seen their faces. They are actually very happy. They are saying, sir, yes, we have done very well and hopefully we are going to clear this time. And they are actually very happy, and I am also very happy for all of you guys. Right? So question number 45, the answer is 56, B option. Let's move to the next one, guys. Question number 46. See, guys, this question is based upon summation concept, right? Provided you should be able to, identify this. I'll show you how come. See, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, 2, this is 1, 2, 3. Basically, if you interchange them, this is 1, 2, 3. And again, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is like this, right? It is again like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Then again 1, 2, 3, 4. And then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Just look at the pattern. 1, then 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just look at the pattern, right? So guys, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting it, guys, right? So, friends, in our book, like when I start summation concept in my class, I teach the first question like this. where I write the digits. So, I mean, if you have our book, UNGIST book, you can check out the question. The very first question in the summation concept, where we ask the last term of 10th row, something like this, right? I write the question, we write the natural numbers like this only. So question is saying the sum of first 28 terms. Guys, 28 terms. Are you understanding this? This is one term, these are two terms, these are three terms, these are four terms, these are five terms, right? So just think on it. What is 28? 28 is sigma 7. Think on it. 28. Sigma 7, guys. Sigma 7 is what? 7 into 8 divided by 2, which is 56 by 2. That is 28. So it means what? The last row will be 1 to 7, right? The next row will be 1 to 6. After that, the last row will be 1 to 7. Correct? So here we have 6 terms and here we have 7 terms. Right? So the question is saying the sum of first 28 terms. Guys, these are 28 terms written. Correct? Understanding this? Now, the sum of 28 terms. So guys, here, the sum of, 1 is 1. 1 plus 2, this is sigma 2. Just try to understand. 1 plus 2 plus 3, this is sigma 3. Try to understand. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, this is sigma 4. Try to understand. Right? This is sigma 5. This is sigma 6. This is sigma 7. So guys, we just need to add these numbers. Sigma 1 plus sigma 2 plus sigma 3 plus sigma 4 plus sigma 5 plus sigma 7. So this is 1, this is 3, this is 6, this is 10, this is 15, this is 21, and this is 28. So we need to add these numbers, right? So if you know the concept, then the question is easier. If you don't know the concept, you can still solve this question, but it will be a bit time-taking question, right? If you know the concept, then it will be easier for you, and provided you know the concept and you are able to identify it also, right? So this question will become an easier question for you. But if you don't know the concept, then it will be a tough question. And guys, let me tell you, this type of question has been asked once again in before also in UPSC, in PYQs, where the question was, each number, something like this, the number was, I don't exactly remember the question, but the number was, one digit is written and in descending manner the digits are being taken, right? And there also I think the answer was 84 or 85, right? This question I have given in our book also, you may check it out. So guys, just add them. 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 10, 20, 20 plus 15 is 35, 35 plus 21 is 56, 56 plus 28 is 84, right? So guys, 84 is the correct answer for this question. Option number B. Option number B is the right choice, correct? So here again, if you have studied well, you can recognize this concept and you can solve it. But if you cannot recognize it, you can solve this question even then also. But yes, first of all, you have to crack this pattern, that this pattern is given like this. Okay, everybody, you have to crack this pattern first, right? Now let's move to the next question, friends. The next question is, a person buys 3 articles PQR. PQR. A person buys 3 articles PQR for rupees 3330. If P costs 25% more than R and R costs 20% more than Q. So just assume this as 100 and this is 120 and 25% of this, 25% means 1/4. 1/4 of this is 30. So 30 plus this becomes 150. Correct? So cost of P is 150, cost of Q is 100, cost of R is 120. Okay guys? Now the question is, if the combined cost is 3330, right? So guys, just add them. According to us, it is 370, right? Question is saying it is 3330, right? So obviously this is what? This is 9. Why I'm saying this is 9? Because this is triple 1 into 3. Triple 1 is what? 3 into 37 and it is into 3. So 3 into 3 into 37, which is 37 into 9, right? So guys, here actually 1 unit represents 9. The multiplier is 9. So question is saying, what is the cost of P? So obviously we need to multiply this value with 9. 15 9s are 135, so 1350. This is the answer, right? 1350. Okay, everybody? So D is the correct choice. Alright? Simple question. Okay. Alright, again a percentage, right? So this time they have given many questions of percentage, guys, right? Okay. So every year they take, they take one topic and they give so many questions from it. Last year they have done this with the permutation combination. But yes, number system is constant, right? Number system is constant. But this time they have picked percentage and they have given many questions of percentage, right? And very simple, very straightforward questions, right? Okay. Now let's move to the next one. If the sum of two digit numbers AB and CD is a 3-digit number 1CE, AB and CD 1CE, alright, where the letters A, B, C, D, E denote distinct digits, then what is the value of A? See everybody, just think on it. A plus C is giving you C as unit. So either 0 plus C is giving you C as the unit, or 10 plus C is giving you C as the unit. Just think on it, guys, right? So either A is 0 or A has to be 9, because A can't be 10, guys. Because the question is saying what? Question is saying where A, B, C, D denote the distinct digit. A is digit, so A can be anything from 0 to 9. Right, everyone? So either A is 0 or A is 9. But A can't be 0 because the number is AB. Right? A 2-digit number cannot be 05 or 06. A 2-digit number is 16. I mean, A must be from 1 to 9, anything. Right? So A has to be 9, guys. A can't be 0. Right? So here, this is what? This is 9C and 1 is getting carried. So that's why it becomes 10. Right? So A is 9 and 9 only. Okay, everybody? So here the answer is 9. Correct? Okay. Let's move to the next question. Now 3 numbers x, y, z are selected from the set of first 7 natural numbers. First 7 natural numbers is 1 to 7. Correct? Now how many such distinct triplet x, y, z are possible where x is greater than 2y greater than 3z? So guys, the first is 5 to 1. Just think on it. Then 6 to 1. Right? Then 7 to 1. Then 7, 3, 1. Okay? Just think on it. See, everyone, this question will take time. I mean, you have to do hidden trials. Right? This is not that easy because I have solved this question already. That's why I have done like this. But this is not that easy question in the examination hall where the pressure is coming, right? So, in under pressure, I mean, this question may take time. So you cannot solve. I mean, you should not solve this question at a first glance. You should be, you should be taking this question for the round 2. I mean, when you are done with the first glance question, and after that, if you are left with time, then you can come for this type of question, right? So here we have 4 triplets. Correct, everybody? This is question number 49. Here we have 4 triplets. 5 to 1, 6 to 1, 7 to 1 and 7, 3, 1. Correct? After that, come to question number 50. Question number 50. The total cost of 4 oranges, 6 mangoes. 4 oranges, 6 mangoes. 4 oranges, 6 mangoes and 8 apples. 8 apples is twice the total cost of, is twice the total cost of 1 orange plus 2 mango, 5 apple. 2 mango, 5 apple. Right? So guys, first of all, solve this equation. So this is 2 orange, so take 2 orange here. This is 2 orange, 4, then 2 mango, and then 10, 2. So this is 2 orange plus 2 mango is equal to 2 apple, correct? Or you can say 1 orange plus 1 mango is equal to 1 apple. So guys, this is the information which is given to you in the question statement, right? This is the information which is given to you in the question statement. Now, if you read statement number 2, the total cost of 1 orange and 1 mango is equal to the cost of 1 apple. So this statement is perfectly right, entirely correct. Just by solving the given information, you can get this value, right? So this is totally correct. Now let's check first also. First, the total cost of 3 oranges 3 oranges plus 5 mangoes plus 9 apples is equal to the total cost of 4 oranges plus 6 mangoes plus 8 apples, right? Everybody just, this is what, just take this here, this will be 1 orange, and take this here, this will be 1 mango, and take this here, this will be 1 apple. So 1 apple is equal to 1 orange plus 1 mango. So both the statements are same actually. So obviously they are correct, right? So here 1 and 2 both are correct. Guys, this was question number 50. So option number C is the right choice. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 51 to 53 is the reading comprehension question, guys. So again, let's move to question number 54. Question number 54 is saying 32 raised to the power something and 2 raised to the power something is divisible by what? 32 raised to the power 5 plus 2 raised to the power 27. See guys, this is 2 raised to the power 5 raised to the power 5, this is 2 raised to the power 25 plus 2 raised to the power 27. So here 2 raised to the power 25 if we take common, so this will be 1 plus 2 square, which is 4. So this is 2 to the power something into 5, right? So guys, this is 5 and we can take 1 2 out. So 5 into 2 will be 10. So this is 2 raised to the power 24 into 10, correct? So this is what? This is the multiple of 10. Alright, clear guys? So this question is the multiple of 10. So we have some questions like this in our book, right everybody? So these type of questions are actually there in our practice book. So guys, I must tell the most of the questions you may get directly from our textbook, which book we have in our UNGIST, right? The UNGIST practice book. Okay, let's move to the next question. Question number 55. Let P and Q be the positive integers satisfying P is less than Q and P plus Q is equal to K. What is the smallest value of K that does not determine P and Q uniquely? See everybody, the smallest value of the smallest value of K can be 3 options, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So P plus Q is equal to K where P is less than Q. So this is 1 plus 2, right? This is 1 plus 3 and 2 plus 2 or 3 plus 1, right? But this is P, this is Q. Okay, this is not possible. And in case of 5, this is 1 plus 4 and this is 2 plus 3, right? Here with 3 you can say P has to be 1, with 4 you can say P has to be 1, right, with the given condition because P is less than Q. But with 5, here P is less than Q and here also P is less than Q, but here it is 1 and here it is 2. So uniquely we cannot determine the value of P here, right, and Q also. Okay everybody, so I think the answer is 5. Alright everybody, here the answer is 5, which is question number 55, right? The correct answer is C option, 5. Now let's come to question number 56. Guys, question number 56. A person walks 100 meters straight from his house. Okay, direction is not given, so I'll take like this. A person moves 100 meters straight from his house, turns left and walks 100 meters, turns left and walks 100 meters, and again turns left and walks 300. Okay, so this is 100 and this is 200, so he is now moved 300, right? And then turns right and walks 100 meters, then turns right and walks 100 meters. Okay. See guys, you just try to understand, and now this is the situation, correct? From his starting point, this is the situation, and if we take it, corresponding to the right direction sense, just think on it. If you take it corresponding to the right direction sense, it is like this. Guys, just think on it. right? If you take it corresponding to the right direction sense. So this is what, this is north, south, east and west, right? Okay everybody, this is north, south, east and west. So friends, here, now the question is, if his office is exactly in the northeast direction. See guys, northeast is here, just think on it, northeast is here, but according to us, he is in the northwest. I mean, which is exactly 180 degree twisted. Just think on it, 180 degree exactly twisted, right? So obviously we have started it like north, so if we rotate it 180 degree, it will come into south, right? So the correct answer should be south. The entire system is rotated, the entire Cartesian plane, I mean, it is rotated 180 degree. I mean, 180 degree you can say clockwise also or anti-clockwise, both are same, right? So the answer should be south. All right, everyone? The answer is south. C option is the correct choice, right? Now let's move to the next question. Question number 57. 57 says, a person walks 100 meters westward. Okay. A person walks 100 meters west. So this time they have given, so north, south, east and west. Fine. 100 meters towards west. All right. After that, then he turns left. Then he turns left. Left means this 100 meters again. And walks 100 meters. Then he takes 225 degree clockwise direction. See everyone, he is going like this and then he takes 225 degree turn clockwise. Just think on it, 225 means 180 plus 45. So if he takes 180 degree turn, so obviously 180 degree means he is like this and then 45 from here, so it is like this. I mean, he is facing like this. Now if he starts moving, then he will move towards northeast direction. Okay everybody, he will move towards northeast direction. So 180 degree means just opposite and then 45 degree, right? So northeast. Correct? It is D option is the correct choice guys. Question number 57. Now let's move to question number 58. Guys, question number 58 is the reasoning one, right? So just read the question, and in this type of question you just have to use the information which is given in the question. You don't need to use your assumption, right everybody, or your prior knowledge to this. You don't need to use. You just have to use the information which is given in the question. That's it, right? Read the question. The question is saying a statement is given followed by two conclusions, number 1 and 2. Consider the statements and the conclusion. Statement number 1, India is the world's largest producer of milk. All right. Statement of conclusion 1, India is the world's largest exporter of the milk. It is not being said in the question. India does not import milk in the question. It is not said in the question. The only thing is being said that India is the largest producer of the milk. Either India export the milk or India import the milk. It is not being said in the question. So that's why you should not use this information. So the answer is D, neither 1 nor 2. Correct everybody? Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 59. A question is given followed by two statements. All right. What are the values m and n, where m and n are the natural numbers? Okay. Okay, m plus n is greater than mn. See everyone, m plus n is greater than mn. So it means 1 into 2 will be, 1 plus 2 will be greater than 1 into 2. 1 plus 3 will be greater than 1 into 3. 1 plus 4 will be greater than 1 into 4. So obviously here, just by statement number first, you can say at least one of them has to be 1 and another has to be some other number. But they are saying m is greater than n, so obviously n will be 1 always, right? And m will be another natural number. But how many values of m are possible? So infinite values of m are possible through this, right? So from statement number 1, we cannot say anything. The question is saying what are the values of m and n. So from question number, the statement number 1 alone, we cannot find the answer. Now statement number 2 alone, the product of m and n are 24. So this is 24 into 1. This is 12 into 2. this is 6 into 4 and this is 8 into 3, correct? So we have 4 values of m and n are possible. In fact 4 क्या 8 हो जाएगा ये, but here m is greater than n, so obviously this is m, this is n, this is m, this is n, this is m, this is n, and this is m, this is n. 8 नहीं होगा, ये 4 ही रहेगा because m is greater than n is given in the question. So I mean, if you take statement number 2 alone, you can get these 4 pairs, right? But statement number 2 alone say I'm not getting the answer. If you merge them together, if you club them together, then obviously we have this pair, 24 and 1, right everybody? So this question can be solved using both the statements together, but cannot be solved either the statement alone. Yeah, C option is the correct choice, guys. For question number 59, we have C option is the right choice. Okay, now let's come to question number 60. Question number 60, the question is given followed by 2 statements, 1 and 2. Consider the question and the statements. What is the time required to download the software? Guys, the question is what is the time required to download the software? Okay, the size of the software is 12 megabytes. See guys, here the file size is given, but we don't know the transfer rate. So from statement number 1 we cannot solve it, right? आपका net कैसा चल रहा है, 2G पे चल रहा है, 3G पे चल रहा है, 4G पे चल रहा है, transfer rate क्या है? It is not given. और तो हम इस क्वेश्चन को स्टेटमेंट नंबर 1 से सॉल्व नहीं कर सकते. नाउ स्टेटमेंट नंबर 2, द ट्रांसफर रेट इज 2.4 kb per second. ठीक है, इट इज kbps गिवन, आई मीन 2.4 kbps इज गिवन द ट्रांसफर रेट, बट हियर द फाइल साइज, द टोटल साइज इज नॉट गिवन. सो फ्रॉम स्टेटमेंट नंबर 2 ऑल्सो वी कैन नॉट सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन. सो फ्रॉम स्टेटमेंट नंबर 1 alone we can't solve the question. From statement number 2 alone also we can't solve the question. So if you want to solve the question, we have to club these 2 statements together. From statement number 1 we can get to know the file size, and from statement number 2 we can get to know the transfer rate. So this question can be solved using both the statements together, right? Okay, let's move to the next question, guys. Again 61 to 63 is the reading comprehension. 64 is saying what are the unique values of x and y where x and y are distinct natural numbers. X by y is odd. From this statement we cannot say anything. X by y is odd. There are so many natural numbers. We can get so many pairs of this, right? So nothing can be said. X into y is 12. So again we have 1 into 12, 2 into 6, right? And then 3 into 4, right? So again we have several, 3 pairs, so we cannot say anything. But when we club them, x by y is odd, x by y. So this is, let's say, x, and this is, let's say, y. So 6 by 2 is giving you 3, which is odd. So yes, we can club both the statements together and we can answer this question, right? Option C. The question can be answered using both the statements together, but cannot be answered either the statement alone. All right, everyone? Let's move to the next question. Question number 65. Question number 65 is saying a certain amount was distributed among x, y, z. Question is, who received the least amount? ठीक है. Who received the least amount? ठीक है. X received 4 by 5 of what, y and z together. So x is to y plus z is equal to 4 by 5. Alright everyone, so x is to y plus z is equal to 4 is to 5, right? So from statement number 1, we cannot say anything, right? Now let's talk about statement number 2. Statement number 2, y received 2 by 7 of x and z together. Y received, this is statement number 1, and y received 2 by 7. So guys, this is 2 by 7, right? Of x and z together. So from statement number 1 alone, we cannot say who got the least amount. From statement number 2 also, we cannot say who got the least amount. But guys, there is an interesting thing, and that you should notice. The total value 4 plus 5 is 9, right? Just add them, 4 plus 5 and 7 plus 2. So total amount among them is same in both the situations, right? So just assign the given numbers. Just assign the given numbers, right? X is equal to 4, Y is equal to 2, Z is equal to 3, right? 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9, right? Who got the least? Y got the least, right everyone? And just cross verify this. This is Y plus Z is 5, 4 is to 5, and then Y 4 plus 3 is 7. Yeah, both the statements are being satisfied, right everybody? So here the correct answer is, the question can be answered by using both the statements together. So question number 65, the answer is C. Alright, okay, this is the tricky question guys, this is the tricky question, right? I won't say that this question was easy, but this question was the tricky one. You have to crunch the numbers, right? If you don't know this, I mean, you just have to add. If you don't know this concept, then you have to think about the numbers. What are the numbers, right? Okay, let's move to the next question. Question number 66. A question is given followed by statement 1 and 2. Okay. Question number 1. If the average marks in the class is 60, then what is the number of students in the class? Average of the class is given 60. The highest marks is statement number 1. The highest marks in the class 70 and the least marks are 50. Guys, from statement number 1, if let's say there are 3 students in the class, right? So we can have this thing from statement number 1, or suppose that we have 5 students in the class. So this is 50, 60, 60, 60 and 70, correct? So here also, right, the average is 60. So with 3 students this is possible, with 5 students also this is possible, and with 7 students we can have like first student is 50 and the last student is 70 and rest others are 60, 60, 60. We can have this pattern, right? So for so many students we can get this pattern, right? I mean, we can get the various patterns like this. Okay. So from statement number 1 we cannot say anything. Statement number 2. Exclusion of highest and lowest marks from the class does not change the average. So guys, here also if you exclude the highest and lowest, the average won't be changed, right? So this question won't be answered even using both the statements together, right? Question number 66. The question cannot be answered even by using both the statements together, right? D option. Okay everybody? Alright. So question number 66 is done. Now let's move to question number 67. 67. A question is given followed by 2 statements. A question is given below followed by 2 statements. There are 3 distinct prime numbers whose sum is a prime number. There are 3 distinct prime numbers whose sum is a prime number. What are those 3 numbers? Okay. Guys, from the question statement, question is saying there are 3 distinct prime numbers whose sum is also a prime number. Guys, sum is prime number means the sum can't be an even number. Sum has to be an odd number. And there are 3 numbers, so obviously we have to add 3 odd numbers to get the sum odd, right? So we cannot use 2 over here. I mean, I just want to say this, right? So let's say this is 3, 5, 11. What is the sum? 3, 5, 11. It is 19, right? Okay. Again, let's say anyone else, I mean anything else. This is 3, 5, 23, 5, 7, 17. So guys, 3 plus 5 is what? 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 23. This is 31, right? This is also prime. And 5, 7, 12. 12 plus 17 is 29. This is also prime, right? So guys, from the question statement, what are those 3 prime numbers? The question, there are 3 distinct prime numbers whose sum is also prime numbers. So we can have, several triplets like this, right? 3, 5, 11 is giving you 19. 3, 5, 23 is giving you 31. This is also prime. 5, 7, 17. It is also a prime number, right? So guys, from the question statement, we can have several pairs. Now just come to first statement. The first statement, their sum is less than 23. So this value is less than 23. So we can have this pair, right? And less than 23 means apart from this triplet, we cannot have any other triplet, right? Because 3, 5, 7 will be 15, 15 is not a prime number, and 3, 5, 7 के बाद 11 ही होता है हमारे पास prime number, so 3, 5, 11 is 19. Yeah, so only this pair is, this triplet is possible if the sum is less than 23, right? So from statement number 1, yes, we can solve the question, we can get a unique triplet. From statement number 2, one of the number is 5. So here we also have 5, here also we have 5, here also we have 5. So we can't say anything from the statement number 2, right? So guys, the sum is less than 23. The first statement is enough to solve the question, I think. Question number 67, the correct answer is, the question can be answered by using one of the statement alone, but cannot be answered using the other statement alone. Yep. A option is the correct choice. Right, guys? Okay. Let's move to the next question. Question number 68, sorry. Question number 68. Is x plus y an integer? Is x plus y an integer? So guys, here I'm taking x, y as, just wait. I'm taking x, y as, is x, y an integer? This is the question statement, correct? Now the first, 2x plus y is an integer. Guys, here I'm taking x as 1 by 3 and y also as 1 by 3, correct? So here this is 2x plus y. So 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3 is 1, right? Correct? So this is an integer. I have taken x is equal to 1 by 3, y is equal to 1 by 3, correct? So I am getting this an integer, right? But if I take x as 1, y as 1, so what I'll get from this statement, this is 2 plus 1, right? 2 plus 1 is 3. So friend, this is also an integer, right? So in this case, x plus y is non-integer, x plus y is 2 by 3 in this case, right? But in this case, x plus y is an integer, which is 2, right? So friends, from statement number 1 alone, I cannot answer the question. From statement number 2, again the same thing almost, because I have taken x is equal to 1 by 3, y is equal to 1 by 3. So for 1 by 3, x plus y is an integer. But for 1, 1, again x plus y is an integer, but we cannot say anything about x plus y. Guys, are you getting it? So we are getting two different values of x and y, where x plus y in one value, see, both of them are satisfying these two conditions. 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1, 1, right? But in the case of 1 by 3, x plus y is non-integer. But in the case of x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1, x plus y is an integer, right? So this question cannot be answered by even using the two statements together, because they have not restricted you to take the value of x and y. You can take x and y as an integer also, or x and y as non-integer also. Okay, everybody? They have not restricted. So you can take x, y as 1 by 3, and you can take x, y as 1, 1 also. So in both the conditions, this value is integer, but for this value you cannot say anything, because you may get non-integer also, you may get integer also. Correct? So this was a good question. This question had the scope of silly error, right? This question had the scope of silly error, guys. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 69. Question number 69 is what? A person buy 3 articles PQR for ₹50. The price of article Q is 16, which is the least? Okay, 16 is the least one. So guys, if 16 is the least one, if 16 is the least one, then obviously the price of the other 2 articles will be 34. So this is P, this is Q, this is R, right? Okay. So sum of P plus R is 34. Now guys, we don't know what is P and what is R, but their sum is 34. Now what is the price of article P? Alright, just read the statements. The cost of P is not more than that of Q. Not more than means less than or equal to R. Right? So P is less than or equal to R. Guys, here P can be 16.5 and 17.5, or it can be 16.1, it can be 17.9, or it is 16, right? Getting it? So P is less than or equal to R. Okay. Or it can be 17 also, because it is equal to also, right? And similarly, so from statement number 1 alone, we have many cases. So this is not the correct answer. I mean, from statement number 1 alone, we cannot get the answer. From statement number 2 alone, the cost of R is not more than that of P. The cost of R is not more than R is less than or equal to P, or P is greater than or equal to R. Right, everybody? So guys, here just read the things. Similar case है यहाँ पे कि आपको अब यहाँ पे आप P की जगह Q लिख दीजिए, I mean P की जगह R लिख दीजिए, R की जगह, I mean you just replace P and R, right? Here, if you consider this as R and this as P and this as Q, right? So this will be working as statement number 2 and this will be working as statement number 1, right? Getting it? So, but when you club them, this is less than or equal to, this is greater than or equal to. So obviously when you club them, you will get P is equal to R, right? When you club them together, you will get P is equal to R. So for P is equal to R, we have only one combination possible, which is 16 is the price of Q and P and R are equal, which is 17 each, right everybody? So by clubbing both the statements together, using both the statements together, you can solve this question. Right, question number 69, the answer is C. The question can be answered by using both the statements together, but cannot be answered using either statement alone, right? Okay. Now let's move to the next question, guys. Question number 70. Has P scored more marks than Q? Okay, the question is trying to ask P is greater than Q, right? Okay. The sum of marks scored by P and Q is equal to the sum of marks scored by R and S. P plus Q is equal to R plus S. So यहाँ से आप नहीं बता पाएंगे इसको, right? From statement number 1 alone, I cannot answer this question. P is greater than Q, right? Now from statement number 2 alone, the sum of the marks scored by P plus S is greater than the sum of the marks scored by Q and R, right? Okay, guys. So we need to find P is greater than Q, correct? So just try to find it. If I substitute the value of R over here, so this implies R is equal to P plus Q minus S, right? So R is equal to, if I put the value of R, so P plus S is greater than Q plus R. R is P plus Q minus S. So guys, here P cancel, 2S is greater than 2Q. So we have got S is greater than Q. Correct? We have got S is greater than Q. So the question is saying P is greater than Q. ठीक है, अभी तो नहीं आया. Now let's take the value of S. Guys, the value of S, P plus Q minus R is equal to S. So just put S, right everybody? S is what? P plus Q minus R. So P plus Q minus R is greater than Q plus R, right? So here, this is 2P. Q you can cancel out, and this is 2R. 2P is greater than 2R. So P is greater than R. Guys, we can get P greater than R, S greater than Q. Okay. So if I take the value of Q, let's say, right? The value of Q, R plus S minus P, the value of Q. So I'm putting it over here. This is P plus S is greater than Q, R plus S minus P. Alright, guys, S cancel. just wait, q plus r है ना, r भी तो है, तो r will be added. So 2p is, so 2p greater than 2r, so it will be p greater than r. Okay. So friends, s greater than q, p greater than r, ये तो वही आ गया. So it means we cannot solve this question. So question cannot be answered. D is the right choice. The question cannot be answered even by using both the statements together. Right, everybody? This question won't be answered. Okay. So question number 70 is done. Let's move to the next question. Question number, okay, 71 and 72 is the reading comprehension one. Just leave it. 73. The question is given followed by two statements. Achha, theek hai. Again, this is a data sufficiency question. Question is, what is the difference of their ages? Achha, P and Q are two persons. Their ages are more than 10 and less than 11. Sorry, less than 100. It means the ages of P and Q are between 11 to 99. Right? Okay. If you interchange the digits of P, you are getting the age of Q. Okay, so if this is AB, then this is BA. It is like this. We have solved one question already like this, and this is another question like this. Correct, everybody? Now, what is the difference of their ages, guys? The difference of their ages, obviously it will be always a multiple of 9, but look at the options first. The age of P is greater than the age of Q. इससे तो कुछ नहीं हासिल होगा. The age of P is greater than the age of Q. We cannot say anything from this statement, guys, right? The sum of their ages is 11 by 6 times of their difference. Yes, everybody. This will give you some clue. Why? Because the sum of the ages of two numbers will be, I mean, if I talk about the sum, P plus Q will be 11 times A plus B, and P minus Q will be 9 times A minus B. Correct? Right? Because we all know the difference between a two-digit number and its reverse is always a multiple of 9. It is 9 times A minus B. And the sum of a two-digit number and its reverse is always a multiple of 11. It is 11 times A plus B. Correct? Now, just look at the question. The sum of their ages is 11 by 6 times of their difference. The sum of their ages, guys, the sum of their ages is 11 A plus B is equal to 11 by 6 times the difference of their ages. Right? 11 by 6 times their difference. Okay? So, if you divide this, you will get 11 by 6. The question is saying like this, guys, right? I mean, the ratio of their sum and the difference is 11 by 6. Correct? Okay. So, 11, 11 cancelled. And this is what? This is A plus B is equal to A plus B is equal to, so 6A plus B is equal to 9 times A minus B, right? So 6 times A plus B is equal to 9 times A minus B, correct? So 6A is equal to 9B, 6B plus, so guys, if you take it here, this is 15B and this is 3A, right? So this is 5B is equal to A, or you can say B by A is equal to 1 by 5, correct? B by A is equal to 1 by 5. So friends, what we can say is A is equal to 5, B is equal to 1. So the age is 51, right? 51 or 15 also. I mean, P is equal to 51 and Q is equal to 15, right? And vice versa also. आप 15, 51 ले सकते हैं और 51, 15 भी ले सकते हैं, right? So the question is saying, what is the difference of their ages? So guys, the difference of their ages is always 36. I mean, either if you take 15, 51 or you take 51, 15, the difference is always 36, right? So this is a good question, provided if you know the concept. If you don't know the concept, it will be difficult to solve this question in the examination, guys, right? So you should be knowing the concept very well. If you don't know the concept, this question would be difficult to solve in the examination. So question number 73, this question was solved by using one statement only. First statements को use करके नहीं solve होगा, second से solve होगा by using one statement. This question can be answered by using the statement, by using one of the statements alone, but cannot be answered by using the second statement alone. Right? देखिए, अगर मैं आपको बताता हूँ, अगर इसमें पूछा होता what is the age of P, what is the age of P और what is the age of Q, तब यहाँ पे मैटर करता है कि कौन सी वैल्यू ज्यादा है. जैसे कि लिखा है एज ऑफ पी इज ग्रेटर देन द एज ऑफ क्यू, राइट. तो अगर क्वेश्चन में पूछा गया है कि व्हाट इज द एज ऑफ पी और व्हाट इज द एज ऑफ क्यू, राइट, तो ठीक है, आपको पता होना चाहिए कौन सा ग्रेटर है कौन सा लीस्ट है. बट इफ द क्वेश्चन इज आस्किंग द डिफरेंस, एंड बाय डिफॉल्ट द डिफरेंस इज द पॉजिटिव डिफरेंस गाइस, राइट. सो द आंसर इज 36 एंड ये एक ही स्टेटमेंट से सॉल्व हो जाएगा, राइट. ओके, जहां तक मुझे लगता है, मे बी आई एम रॉन्ग ऑल्सो, बट जहां तक मुझे लगता है कि इसका आंसर फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट से सॉल्व हो जाएगा, राइट. ओके, लेट्स मूव द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 74. Okay, a main statement is followed by 4 statements labeled P, Q, R, S. Choose the ordered pair of the statements where the first statement implies the second and the 2 statements are logically consistent with the main statement. The first statement, main statement, Pradeep becomes either a doctor or a producer, sorry, director or a producer. Either a director or a producer. So it means if he becomes director, he won't be the producer. If he becomes the producer, he won't be the director, right? So Pradeep is a director. So Pradeep is not a producer. Okay. These two are logically consistent. Pradeep is a producer. Pradeep is not a director. These two are the logically consistent. So PSQR. PSQR. Yeah. SPRQ. Yeah. Right, everybody? SPRQ. Yeah. Both, they are logically consistent with the main statement, right? So C option is the correct choice, guys. Question number 74, the C option is the right choice. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, here this is the question of mathematical operation. Obviously it will be used through BODMAS. ठीक है, इसको ऐसे ही कर देते हैं. 10, 30, 100, 50 and 25, right? This type of question you have to solve in the examination, guys. करना ही चाहिए, right? You please you should not leave these type of questions. They are very easy questions, right? इनको तो करना ही चाहिए. Anyways, तो must do question है. तो अब मुझे बताइए प्लस का क्या मतलब है? प्लस का मतलब है माइनस. माइनस मीन प्रोडक्ट मीन्स डिवीजन, and division means plus. All right. So BODMAS. This is 200 minus 30 into 2 plus 25. So this is 10. I'm sorry, 100. This is 10. Now 10 minus 60 plus 25. Correct. So guys, 25 and 10 will be added and 60 will be subtracted from it. So this is 35 minus 60 is minus 25. All right, minus 25. D option is the right choice. For question number 75, the correct answer is D. Okay, everybody, minus 25. All right, let's move to the next question. 76. 76 is saying, if this and this, then this. If this and this, then this. ठीक है? And which of the statement is are correct? All right. ठीक है? Guys, let's see. 2x and 3y. 3x, 4z. This implies 9y and 8z. All right. Just look at it. S means what? S means not less than. Not less than means greater than or equal to. ठीक है? Okay. And T means equal to. All right. Now everybody, just try to make this same. ठीक है? So 3 का multiply इधर कर दीजिए, 2 का multiply इधर कर दीजिए. Right? So this is what? This is 6x is greater than equal to 3 का multiply कर रहे हैं. So this is 9y and 6x equal to 8z, right? So guys, just look at it. We have 6x is equal to 9, 6x is greater than or equal to 9y and 6x is equal to 8z. This means 9y is equal to 8z, right? 9y is equal to 8z. P means what? P means greater than. P means greater than, right? P means greater than. Okay, so this is not correct, guys. Greater than is not correct, right? Here, just look at the relationship. It is like this, right? So this relationship is not correct. Okay, so first is not correct, guys. Now second one, just think on it. The second one is saying x qy, so x q2y and yz and xz. Okay, q का मतलब क्या है? Q means less than. Q means less than. All right. R means what? R means not greater than. R means not greater than. It means less than or equal to. Okay. So guys, this is 2y. So if I do 2y over here, so this will be like this, right? So we have the relationship like this. X less than 2y and 2y is less than or equal to 2z, right? So you can say x is strictly less than 2z, right? X is strictly less than 2z. Question is saying what? X, R means what? R means not greater than. Not greater than means what? Less than or equal to. Less than or equal to. Not greater than, so less than or equal to. Not greater than means less than or equal to. So here also we are dicey. We are not confident about this answer, because the question is what we are getting is x is less than 2z, and question is saying x is less than or equal to z, right? So we are not confident. It can be or it cannot be, right? So here this answer is also not correct. So D is the right choice. हम यहाँ पे श्योर नहीं हो सकते हैं किसी भी ऑप्शन के बारे में. We are not sure about this option also or this option also, right? Okay. Now let's move to the next question, guys. Question number 77. Question number 77 is saying, if in a certain code ABCD is written as 24. So ABCD, guys, here this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Positioning of the alphabet, right? If you multiply them, you'll get 24. And then EFGH. E is what? 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? So 5 into 6 is 30. 7 into 8 is what? 56. 56 into 30. It is 150 and then 168. 1680. Yeah. Correct. Then what we need to find? IJKL. Okay. So IJKL. J is 10. This is 9. This is 11. This is 12. Right? 12 into this is 12 into 9 is what? 108. 108 into 11 into 10. So 108 into 11 will be 108, 108. So this is 1188. And into 10 also. So 11880. 11880. So guys, this is A option. Yes. इस टाइप के क्वेश्चन आपको जरूर करने चाहिए एग्जामिनेशन में, राइट? सो दैट यू कैन स्कोर वेल. जल्दी भी सॉल्व होगा और सही भी होगा. Now the next question. In a certain code, pot is written as A top, right? So guys, POT is written as A and reverse TOP, correct? Trap is written as A and reverse PART, right? Similarly, arena arena is written as A and reverse. A-N-E-R-A. A-N-E-R-A. Which option is this? A-A-N-E-R-A. It is D option, right? So question number 78, answer is D. Now let's move to the next question, friends. Question number 79. 79 is saying what will come in the place of star in the sequence. See guys, this is 3, 14, 39, 84, star and 258. See everyone, this is what? This is 1 cube plus 1 square plus 1. This is 2 cube plus 2 square plus 2. This is 3 cube plus 3 square plus 3. This is 4 cube plus 4 square plus 4. So this will be 5 cube plus 5 square plus 5. This is 155. And this is 6 cube plus 6 square plus 6. So guys, 6 cube is what? 216. And this is 36 plus 6, 42. This is 258. Correct? So the pattern is what? N cube plus n square plus n. Right? So the answer is 155. Alright everyone? Okay. So this is the thing. This is the question number 79. B option is the right choice, right? Now let's move to the next question. Question number 80. Guys, question number 80. Question is saying in some code letters P, Q, R, S, T represents the number. Okay. P, Q, R, S, T represents the number 4, 5, 10, 12, 15. Okay. It is not known which number represents what. Q minus S is equal to 2S. This is what? Q is equal to 3S. Correct guys? Q is equal to 3S. So 4, 12 and 515. Correct? 4, 12 and 515. Okay. T is equal to R plus S plus 3. देखिए, Q is equal to 3S. So this is S and this is Q. This is S and this is Q. Right? So पहले आप इसको ले लीजिए and then we will take this also. So T is equal to R. T is equal to R plus S. S means 4 plus 3. देखिए guys, अगर हम 4, 12, देखिए 4, 5, 10, 12, 15. So if 4, 12 we have already given to T, S and Q, right? Now we are left with T is equal to R plus 7. T is equal to R plus 7. So R plus 7. So this plus 5, this plus 10, this plus 5, this plus 10. Not possible, right? So this combination is not possible. So this is also not possible. Now 515. So if 515, then 515 is already given to, this is S and this is Q. And then T is equal to R plus 8, right? T is equal to R plus 8. So obviously T is equal to 12 and R is equal to 4 plus 8. Alright. So this is T is equal to 12, R is equal to 4, right? So P is equal to 10. Okay. Now just look at the question. P plus R minus T. Everyone. P plus R minus T. P. P will be 10. 10 plus 4 minus 12. This is 14 minus 12 is 2. Alright? Everyone, 14 minus 12 is 2. Right? Okay. So guys, this was question number 80th. So we are done with the solutions, right? After that, we have the contact details. See guys, if you are watching this video till here, it means you must be liking the solutions that we are giving. We have tried our level best to give you the best answers, right? So, hopefully most of the questions, I mean, in fact, all of the answers are correct. But yes, some scope of this improvement is always there. So if you get any answer, आपको लगता है कि कोई भी आंसर गलत है तो प्लीज कमेंट करके हमें जरूर बताइएगा, right? And guys, I have tried my level best to give you the best key, right, so far. Okay, and all the very best for your exam, guys. All the very best for your result. Okay, and for your mains exam also. Right? Thank you everyone. Thank you. That's all for today for this video. Thank you.